How's it going, guys?
Good. How's it going?
Going
Good.
well. How are you?
Good, thanks. Um,
You guys hear me today?
Yeah.
yeah,
Sound good.
yeah.
Good.
Let's see, who are we missing? Patrick and I don't know the other guy's name.
I think there are like 2 other people in the group that we haven't seen yet.
Here's Patrick.
Patrick.
There he is.
Okay. Let's just start then because it looks like we have a majority. So, does it work for you guys if we just go over the quiz, or do you guys want to do more in-depth meetings, or what are you hoping to get from it?
I'm good if there's something that we don't agree on, that we talk about that. But if we all agree on the rest of it, we can just go through it.
Okay, cool. Let's just do that then. Did anybody get 100% on it?
Oh, I haven't submitted mine yet.
I haven't either.
Okay, so since we get 2, I just took 1 attempt earlier, and I did not do well on it. So I can lead us and tell you guys what I got, and I'll just tell you what I got wrong, so that way if you have something different, then we can do it. So 1 and 2, those are easy. Question 3, I put false. It says it's true. Question 4, I got 0.25, and they said that was wrong.
You got what?
I got 0.25.
I got 0.45. Did anybody else get something different?
Hold on a second. My computer froze, so I was out for a second.
Yeah, 0.45 makes sense. It's on a little graph there.
Right.
So is that all they wanted us to do? Is just take the graph?
I guess so.
I think so, but unless one of us submits it, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, because I did the math on it like they told us, and I was like, okay, well, there's 4 blood types. The chance of getting 1 out of the 4 is 0.25, so that it must be what they wanted the number.
Yeah, but then they gave you on the graph though that they said that the bigger proportion is 0.45. So they're not equally. It's not equal as far as according to the graph numbers. More people are type O at 0.45 than type A at 0.4.
Which question are you talking about?
Number 4 is.
4.
Are we at number 4?
Yeah.
It's a 0.45. I have already done the quiz, so I know that's the true answer.
So 0.45.
Yes.
Okay.
They're asking what is the probability that the randomly selected person in the United States has type O blood, and
Right.
yeah, so and that is 0.45. It's giving you the answer in that graph there.
Okay. Number 5, what did you guys get from 5?
So then that would be 0.55.
That is correct.
Because it's everybody else.
Yes.
Right.
Number 4.
Number what?
What's that?
What number? Number 6? Number.
6.
For question 6, I got 0.143.
I did too.
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 7, strong evidence.
This provides strong evidence that dogs can detect bladder cancer.
Okay, so why is that then? Because that one I didn't answer correctly.
I have no idea. I just know I got it wrong earlier, so that's just
It's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Right.
No, because you look at how many times he can combined, the total is 54 trials. The dogs correctly identified this specimen from the cancer patient 22 times. So it is then a strong evidence that he can detect cancer, right? In this case,
I mean, to me, it's less than 50% of the time, so it doesn't seem to me like that would be strong evidence, but I get where you're going with it.
if it was only 4 or 5 times, then it would not be a strong evidence. But now it's a strong evidence because it's 22 times.
Okay. That sounds kind of subjective.
Yeah, because to me, I followed the same logic. I was like, it's less than 50%. So, number 8, I got it wrong. So I apparently don't understand these.
0.13.
So you need to add up all the numbers, right? So when you add up brown, yellow, red, blue, orange, you get the number, and not one is the total, and so you take 1 subtracting the total of the other numbers, which will be 0.13.
You have to remember, though, they didn't give you the green number because you're going to answer that in the next question. So if you figure that everything makes 1, then they look at the probability. Well, 0.13 of them is brown, 0.14
Right.
is yellow, but they didn't give you the green, so you answer that in the next question. What's the answer for green? So,
So you
I mean,
have
it sounds like it's more difficult than it should be just because they've already done the math for you.
Yeah. So you just have to add up all the orange, blue, red, and that, and you will get that as a total number, and then you take that minus 1, and that you get 0.13 because that's what's left to make it to 1. Does that make sense?
No, I didn't. It was my understanding that proportion and probability are 2 different things, but I'll just go back and I don't remember anything talking about proportion in any of the readings.
When you look at the video, he's explaining that the probability or the total amount you usually get, like looking at the dice when you're rolling the dice, the total probability is 1, right? But when you're rolling 1 or a 6 or so, it's 1/6 of the total. So if you take 1/6 times 6, then that should make it up to 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So the same with here then. It's the probability to get the total should be 1 because that is the total amount number. So you take that and then you take it, first you add up all these numbers and then you take it minus 1, and that is making it 0.13 left. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you guys get for number 9?
0.16.
Yep.
Great. 10.
Where's went too far. Is that 0.84? It's just what's left after you
Yeah,
subtract
that's
out
what I'd
the
say.
green?
Hold on a second. Going back to 8, the number 9 was 0.6 because that is total. But if you look at the number is already there, it's 0.13. They say the probability to get color red, it is already, the answer is there, 0.13 on question 8. So the answer is already in that little. The probability to get to brown is 0.13. To get yellow is 0.14. Red is already there, 0.13. For 9, like we just did, that is we don't know that because we need to then calculate it. That's just what I was trying to explain. I kind of misread the question there, but the answer is already there.
Okay.
I think what they did is because it's not all equal, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. So like it's not like there's an equal amount of greens, there's not an equal amount of reds in
Right.
each thing. So they gave you a sampling of it and then said this is what the sampling will give you. And then you calculate. I think they probably should have asked the green candy question first so that you could fill in the rest of what was missing. But they already do, on these questions, they've already done the math to give you what the probability is.
Yes.
Which is kind of weird because why would they show us and then not have us do that? But
All right.
Okay. So question 10, you guys got 0.84.
yeah.
That's correct, yes.
11, I got 24.
I did too.
Okay, hold on. I put down 24.3 and I think that's because I don't understand.
If you look at the median there, you have that in that numerical descriptive statistics. The answers are there.
Because it's the median, right?
It's median, yes.
But the median is, and maybe it's because I'm misunderstanding what the difference between the mean is and what the median is. So the median is, because one's the average, or no, not the average, but one is like the direct setter of how many numbers you were given.
Right.
And the other is halfway through the compiled. I'm not explaining it right.
Like, so if you have 5 values and you order them from least to greatest, then the median is going to be the third value in that list. And the median is if you add up all 5 of those values and divide it by 5. So that's why you got a little bit confused. So the median basically is just the center value amongst the data set.
Right.
Yeah.
So so that means that you're like, okay, so since I know that number's in the middle, then everything below that is less than 24.
Okay. I'll have to look over that again because
it's just once you review the definition, you'll be like, oh, light bulb, got it.
Right.
It's just remembering the two. It took me a second too. I was like, oh, that's right. Number 12, I got 27.
That is correct.
Yep.
I got 27.
And then 13.
If the probability is high, then the probability is positive. If the probability is low, then the probability is negative.
Yep.
Right.
Cool.
Right on.
Anybody have any questions?
Mm-mm.
I do not.
Cool.
Nope.
I don't know if you have any question for the first 3 questions because I missed those because my internet or I got frozen.
What's that, Patrick?
He was.
If you have any question, I know I got those right, but I don't know if you have any question on those.
The first 3 because his computer was frozen.
Oh no, we're good. I had that one. I took the other quiz earlier.
Oh, okay.
All right. So same time tomorrow then.
Yeah. Does that work for you guys?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Great.
Alrighty, guys. I'll get your names written down and I'll put the video on the discussion board.
Super.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Bye.